Yo, they say good things come in small packages. And you know what? I think they're onto something. Small packages can hold big surprises, just like life itself. But let me tell you, standing at 5'4" on a good day, sometimes I feel like I got lost in the mailroom of life. It's like I'm always searching for that special delivery that never quite arrives. People be looking down at me, literally. It's like I'm living in a world built for giants. But hey, at least I get a unique perspective on things. I ain't even mad though, it's just physics, right? The laws of nature have a funny way of keeping us all grounded, in more ways than one. Gravity's got a tighter grip on us fun-sized fellas. Every time I try to reach for something on the top shelf, it's like gravity's playing a prank on me. Speaking of gravity, ever notice how it likes to play tricks on your body as you get older? It's like one day you're defying it, and the next, it's pulling you down with a vengeance. One day you're young and springy. Next thing you know, you got knees cracking louder than your grandpa's jokes. And trust me, my grandpa had some real knee slappers. And don't even get me started on the hair, or lack thereof. It's like my hairline decided to take a permanent vacation. I swear, my barber be charging me by the follicle these days. It's like a luxury tax for every strand that decides to stick around. But hey, I figure life's too short to sweat the small stuff. And when you're my height, everything seems like small stuff. And trust me, I'm an expert on all things small. From small talk to small victories, I've learned to appreciate the little things. Besides, I heard short guys live longer. Maybe it's because we have less distance to fall when life trips us up. Something about less distance for the blood to travel. Makes sense, right? Less wear and tear on the old ticker. More time to crack jokes, I guess. And if there's one thing I've learned, it's that laughter really is the best medicine. That's what I'm all about. Finding the funny side. Even when life tries to throw you a curveball. Because at the end of the day, it's all about how you catch it and throw it back with a smile. So, I went to the doctor the other day. You know, just a regular checkup, nothing too serious. Yeah, I know, shocking, right? A comedian actually taking time out of his busy schedule to see a doctor. A comedian taking care of his health. It's almost like a punchline in itself. But hey, even we gotta make sure this temple of laughter stays in tip-top shape. Gotta keep the engine running smoothly, right? Anyway, doc's all up in my business, checking my blood pressure, listening to my heart. You know, the usual routine. Then he hits me with the news, "Your cholesterol's a little high, Kevin." And I'm like, what does that even mean? Now I ain't no doctor, but I'm pretty sure that ain't good. High cholesterol sounds like something you don't want. So I ask him, "Doc, what can I do? How do I fix this? I mean, I got shows to do, people to make laugh." He says, "Cut back on the caffeine, the fatty foods, the stuff that makes life worth living." I swear it was like he was reading my grocery list. I mean, come on, Doc, you're killing me here. Look, I'm a man of simple pleasures, okay? I don't ask for much. Just a good cup of coffee and some tasty food. I like my coffee strong, my wings extra crispy, and my life full of flavor. And my jokes even dirtier. That's just who I am, but the doctor, he just ain't laughing. He's all serious, like he's delivering a eulogy or something. He gives me this whole spiel about healthy living, exercise, blah blah blah. You know, the stuff you hear all the time. I'm like, "Doc, you know I'm a comedian, right? My job is to make people laugh, not to be a health guru. My idea of a workout is running from my problems. And trust me, I got plenty of those." He didn't find that as funny as I did. Go figure. I guess doctors don't have the best sense of humor. But hey, at least I got a lollipop on the way out. Small victories, people. Sometimes you gotta take what you can get. Speaking of small victories, you know what the best part about going to the doctor is? It's not just about getting a clean bill of health or even the relief of finally leaving the waiting room. No, it ain't the free tongue depressors. Although, let's be honest, those are pretty fun to play with when you're bored. It's the fact that they always give you those little stickers afterwards. You know, the ones that make you feel like a kid again. I'm talking about the ones that say, "Brave patient," or "I was so brave today." It's like a tiny badge of honor for surviving the ordeal. Man, I collect those things like they're Pokemon cards. Seriously, I have a whole stash of them. I even got a whole wall in my house dedicated to them. It's like my personal gallery of bravery. It's my wall of fame. Or should I say, wall of pain. Each sticker tells a story of a visit survived. But seriously, those stickers are like gold. They remind me that I can get through anything, even the most awkward situations. Especially when you're single and trying to navigate the dating world. It's a jungle out there, full of unexpected twists and turns. Let me tell you, dating is like trying to solve a math equation. And not just any math equation, and not one of those easy ones like 1 + 1 = 2. No, it's way more complicated than that. No, we're talking advanced calculus here. The kind that makes your head spin and your palms sweat, like, If a train leaves New York at 7 p.m. traveling at 60 miles per hour, and another train leaves Los Angeles at the same time, you get the picture. It's complicated, and just when you think you've got it figured out, something changes. And don't even get me started on online dating apps. Those things are a recipe for disaster. Swipe left, swipe right, it's like a game you can't win. One minute you're chatting with someone who seems perfect, and the next, you're ghosted. It's enough to make anyone frustrated. One time, I matched with this woman who said she loved geometry. I thought finally someone who appreciates the beauty of shapes and angles. I thought, hey, me too, this could be the start of something great. So we're messaging back and forth and I'm trying to be all smooth and impressive. I wanted to show her that I was not just another guy. I hit her with my best line, are you a circle because you're 360 degrees of perfect? Crickets? Absolute silence. Turns out she meant actual geometry. Like the kind you study in school, like with protractors and compasses and stuff, who knew? I guess I should have paid more attention in math class.